Hi folks, Brian here. I'm back again with the channel on the 7 aspects of life. Where the first aspect being your spiritual aspect of life, the soul aspect of your life, the physical, which is your body, your physical body aspect of your life, the financial aspect of your life, the social aspect of your life, the rejuvenation aspect of your life, and last but not least, the duplication aspect of your life. In the future, I'm going to be explaining in details what each one of these aspects are, but what they really are in general is they all should work together as a vehicle to minimize any distractions that you come across or you might come across in your life as you are fulfilling your purpose every day, as you're trying to achieve your dreams and your goals. So if you take care of these aspects the way they should be taken care of, just like you would take care of a vehicle which has different parts of it that should be running good for you to drive that vehicle, then you minimize distraction. Distraction will never go away 100%, but you can minimize them. And even if there is a situation where something's happened, you can troubleshoot. It'll be easy to look into each and every one of the aspects to see where the trouble is. So it makes it easier to troubleshoot, and also not just when you're stuck or when you're having problems, also when you want to move to the next level, because there's no such thing as you keep it as at the end of you're always growing. So once you attain a certain level and you've mastered it, you want to go to the next level. This is the areas that you need to look at to help you to continue to have as smooth as possible movement towards your destination as you fulfill your purpose. Because every day as you fulfill your purposes, chase your dreams and goals, you will get to a certain destination. The 7 aspects of life are that vehicle. They are that vehicle. So what it is that they have to be working in good condition, just like, again, I said, the parts of your car have to be working in good condition for you to drive it to the destination you're driving it to. If one part of your vehicle is not working properly, then you don't get the maximum use of the vehicle that you should. So 7 aspects, okay? But the video is not about explaining what the aspects are. I just like explaining at the beginning of every of a video what the 7 aspects are, in case somebody's watching this for the first time. So there are tools, just like when you have a flat tire in your car, on your car, when you have a flat tire, period, there are tools that you use to change the wheel, right? The tire, you can jack it up. You can use the lug nut remover. You can there are many tools that you can use. If there's something wrong with the engine, you take to the mechanic. There's tools that he uses to fix your car. So even with the 7 aspects, there are tools that you use as you troubleshoot, that you use. Once you find out what the trouble is, you can use to fix. And those tools are divided into 3: the supernatural tools, natural tools, and artificial tools. So supernatural tools are tools that are mostly spiritual. And if you don't believe that life has a spiritual aspect to it, it's very easy to find out if that's the truth or not. If you really want to know, there's people who don't believe in the spiritual aspect of life, but if you really want to know if it's a true existing thing in human life, then it's easy to find out. In the future, I'll make a video on how you can find that out. But right now, we're just talking about the 3 tools. So the supernatural tools are things like, they pertain to the spiritual aspect. And one very smart person defines spiritual things as things you cannot measure, things you cannot take to the lab and put in a test tube and measure. Those are spiritual things like happiness, things like joy, things like laughter, things like prayer, things like ambition. Those are spiritual things that you really can't, they're not tangible, right? You can't put them in the lab and measure, so spiritual things that the spiritual tools that that I use, that other people can use too, is I pray to the Creator, and ask Him for help, find out what area is it that, I'm trying to troubleshoot what's going on, in any of the aspects, and I can talk to the Creator for help to either get unstuck or move to the next level. I could also read the Holy Scriptures, I meditate on them. So what meditation is, what I mean when I say meditation, is when you read the Holy Scriptures and you after you've read them, you're thinking them through, you're thinking about them, you're putting yourself in that scenario and think of how you would have reacted in that situation, maybe put it in the modern times and see how that would have worked. You pretty much trying to analyze what you just read. That's a similarity to that is when you eat food and swallow it, and your stomach separates the nutrients so that it can better put them into good use. So when it comes to meditation on Holy Scriptures, that's it's an equivalent to that. It's like you're digesting. You're digesting what you just read. But the difference is that when it comes to your physical body, your body does it on autopilot. Once you swallow it, your body does it for you. But in the spiritual aspect, you have to do it yourself on purpose. You have to do the digesting yourself. You have to try to understand what you just read yourself. Of course, with the guidance of the one who wrote it, who is the Creator. So that's one of the segments of tools. That's one of them. The next one is natural tools. So that you can find, when it comes to the spiritual tools or supernatural tools, it's you to find which one, the ultimate one that works best. For all of them work best. They all work good. It's just you should have to individualize it, to you. The next one is natural tools. Now, natural tools are like the first one that comes to my mind is sometimes I'll take advantage of a quiet, sparsely populated beach. I'll go there by myself and just sit there and just think through the 7 aspects of life. Remember, it's I can go through each and one of them and see how I can evaluate myself and see how I am doing. Or if I'm stuck somewhere, I'm going through a challenge, I can go sit there and just think about it and see if I can come up with a solution. Write stuff down. So there's less distraction there, especially when there's not a whole lot of people. And then just the fact that you're at the beach, the ocean, the breeze, the atmosphere, kind of, and it soothes you. It encourages you to reflect. The other place that I go to is the mountains. Sometimes I go to a quiet environment, like there's some mountains up here called Azusa. You can go up there and it's just extremely quiet, so quiet that you can cut the silence with a knife. So I'd go there, and sometimes I'd write stuff there, just because the environment, the beauty of the environment that you're in can inspire you, to come up with ideas that that you would not have probably come up with if you were somewhere else, because environment is important, because you go to some places and they add toxics, you become toxified, because of that environment, and instead of adding to you, it removes, it withdraws from you. It distracts you. So environment is important. So that's a natural tool. Another natural tool could be that you'll operate better mentally in the morning. Maybe you can do your mental work in the morning. Maybe after you exercise. Maybe after you have dinner. Maybe after you have, those are natural tools that you can use. So you start studying yourself. This is about studying yourself. Studying yourself to see when are you at the most optimum level of yourself to do what you need to do. And once you identify that, you start using those tools across the board, across all the 7 aspects. All these tools work across all the 7 aspects, to see, what best works for you. Like for me, after I've talked to my daddy in heaven, my the creator, and after I've read the holy scriptures and meditated upon them, then I'm that's in the morning. Then I'm at my utmost best. Like right now, that's why I'm making this video, because it's fresh in my mind. I just woke up, and my mind is stirred up. So you find out what your natural tools are, to either take you to the next level in every aspect or to get you unstuck. And last but not least, the third segment of the tools that you use to maintain your 7 aspect of vehicle, or to take it to the next level, or to get unstuck. You either use it to get unstuck, to maintain, and to move to the next level, is artificial tools like a phone. Like I'm using a phone right now to videotape myself, to talk about the tools that you use to upgrade, maintain, or troubleshoot the 7 aspects of life. So artificial tools, like I could get a camera. Maybe later on I can invest into a camera so I can make better, longer videos. I can invest into a lighting system. I can use the internet to search on mentorship, or to watch inspirational videos. I can use anything that's man-made is artificial. So you want to find out what are the artificial tools that you need, that you have, that you can use, to either upgrade any of the 7 aspects of life, maintain any of the 7 aspects of life, or troubleshoot any of the 7 aspects of life. So this is what you need to do. They work across the board. Like for example, when it comes to the use of an artificial tool, say for example, I'm trying to find out how best to grow my chest when I'm working out. I could go to the internet, and search. For me, I would search for Arnold Schwarzenegger and see the best way that he works his chest. I just use an artificial tool. So that's something that works for me, and watch his video, listen to what he has to say. When it comes to maybe same thing, I can ask God, I can ask my creator, to guide me to the person who will teach me best at how to grow my chest. I'm just using examples. So you have these 3. You have the component of tools, and you have the spiritual, supernatural tools, natural tools, and artificial tools that you can use across the board, again, to either troubleshoot, maintain, and advance each and every aspect of your life, so that you can minimize the distractions that occur when you are pursuing your purpose, pursuing your goals, trying to make your dream come true. As you're pursuing that, using the 7 aspects as your vehicle. Because for example, let me give another example. Say for example, you're having you're trying to achieve you're living your purpose, or you're trying to achieve your dreams. You're trying to make your dreams come true, but you're not physically healthy. So what happens? It's a distraction, right? It slows you down. It slows you down and or stops you completely, depending on what the situation is. So if you don't work on this physical aspect of your life, that'll stop you from moving towards the destination that your purpose, which you are working on every day, will lead you to. So your vehicle is not working the way it should. It slows you down or stops you completely. But if everything's working good, then you minimize the distractions. So in future videos, I'll definitely be explaining a little bit more into details. So these first videos are kind of like just an introduction to everything I'm talking about. So again, just personalize this. I try to explain things to where I try to simplify it, talk in a way that like a little kid would understand what I'm saying. That's what I try to do. I don't want not to get into too much complicated explanations or words. So that's usually my goal, you know. And the thing is that this is about working on you, so that you can minimize the distractions of life. You know, life gives you a lot of distraction on your way to your destination while you're fulfilling your purpose every day. So if I have over repeated myself, apologize for that, but that's what I wanted to talk about on this video today, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, all right, bye.